Have you noticed how the most unforgettable moments at home rarely happen in the formal living room anymore? In 2026, the heart of the home is quietly moving outside. Outdoor kitchens are no longer simple barbecue corners with a table and a few chairs. They've become fully designed lifestyle spaces, places where architecture, comfort, cooking, nature, and social connection all blend together naturally. And honestly, this transformation says a lot about how people want to live today. For years, homeowners focused almost entirely on interior design. Expensive lounges, polished dining rooms, perfectly decorated spaces. Yet many of them were rarely used in everyday life. Meanwhile, the backyard was often ignored. A basic grill, some forgotten furniture, an empty patio with no real identity. But that mindset has completely changed. Today, outdoor spaces are becoming the emotional center of modern homes. People want environments that feel open, calming, warm, and alive. They want places where they can cook while talking with friends, enjoy fresh air after a long day, or simply slow down for a moment away from screens and noise. That's exactly why outdoor kitchen design is evolving so quickly. In this video, we'll explore the most inspiring outdoor kitchen ideas shaping 2026, from elegant minimalist layouts and resort-style patios to hidden smart kitchens, sustainable materials, sculptural islands, and atmospheric lighting concepts that completely transform the backyard experience. And more importantly, we'll look beyond trends. We'll talk about why certain spaces feel luxurious, why some patios instantly feel relaxing, and which design choices truly make an outdoor area memorable instead of just visually impressive. Because great design isn't only something you see, it's something you feel the moment you step into a space. So settle in, relax, and let's explore the future of outdoor living together. 1. Why outdoor kitchens are becoming essential in modern homes. One of the biggest design changes happening right now is the way homes are opening themselves to the outdoors. The separation between indoor and outdoor living is slowly disappearing, and honestly, it makes complete sense. People still want beautiful homes, but they also want homes that feel healthier, more breathable, and more connected to real life. Outdoor kitchens answer all of those needs at once. They create spaces where cooking becomes social instead of isolated. They encourage people to spend more time outside. They make gatherings feel more natural and relaxed. And they turn ordinary daily routines into experiences people genuinely enjoy. Cooking outdoors changes the atmosphere completely. The sound of nature, the movement of fresh air, the glow of evening light, the texture of stone, wood, and greenery around you. Even a simple dinner feels more special in that kind of environment. What's especially interesting in 2026 is that outdoor kitchens are no longer treated as occasional summer additions. Homeowners are designing them as permanent extensions of the house itself. That means stronger materials, smarter layouts, better climate solutions, and spaces designed to function all year long. We're seeing covered dining lounges, architectural pergolas, outdoor media walls, weather-resistant cabinetry, built-in heating systems, sustainable outdoor technology, luxury lighting concepts, integrated entertainment areas. In many modern homes, the outdoor kitchen has actually become the most visually impressive area of the entire property. But there's also a deeper reason behind this trend. People are tired of spaces that feel too artificial. For years, ultra-minimal interiors dominated design culture. Everything became smooth, perfect, and highly controlled. Eventually, those environments started feeling emotionally cold. Outdoor living brings back something important: warmth, texture, imperfection, natural movement, firelight, plants, airflow, sunlight. In many ways, luxury design is becoming more emotional and more human than ever before. And outdoor kitchens are leading that shift. 2. The evolution of modern minimalist outdoor kitchens. Minimalism is still extremely popular in 2026, but it has evolved dramatically. The old version of minimalism focused mainly on removing things. The new version focuses on creating peace. And there's a huge difference between those two ideas. Modern outdoor kitchens are becoming cleaner without feeling cold. Designers are mixing simplicity with warmth, creating environments that feel calm, welcoming, and comfortable rather than overly polished. Instead of harsh glossy finishes and sharp visual contrasts, today's outdoor spaces use softer materials and more natural textures. We're seeing warm limestone surfaces, sand-colored concrete, matte ceramic finishes, brushed oak cabinetry, rounded kitchen islands, soft integrated lighting, neutral earthy palettes, organic landscaping. One of the biggest trends right now is what designers call the hidden kitchen approach. The idea is simple. Functional elements disappear into the architecture itself. Storage becomes invisible. Grills blend into stone counters. Appliances hide behind textured panels. The result feels less like traditional cooking equipment and more like a luxury architectural installation. And psychologically, this has a powerful effect. When a space contains too much visual clutter, the brain stays overstimulated. But when everything feels integrated and intentional, the environment instantly becomes more relaxing. Another major trend is the rise of sculptural kitchen islands. Instead of combining multiple disconnected furniture pieces, designers are creating large statement islands built from one continuous material. Travertine, textured concrete, terrazzo, volcanic stone, and porcelain slabs are especially popular because they create strong visual presence while maintaining simplicity. And honestly, one of the biggest secrets behind luxury outdoor design is restraint. The most beautiful patios are rarely the ones filled with the most objects. They're the ones with the best balance. Strong proportions, layered textures, warm lighting, thoughtful spacing. That's why even smaller outdoor kitchens can feel incredibly high-end when every detail is carefully considered. 3. Resort-inspired backyards and the rise of escape design. One of the strongest outdoor living movements in 2026 is the desire to recreate the feeling of a luxury resort at home. People no longer want patios that simply look attractive. They want spaces that help them disconnect mentally from stress and routine. And honestly, this trend reflects something much bigger happening in modern life. People are overwhelmed. Fast schedules, constant notifications, digital overload, noise everywhere. As a result, homeowners are becoming more intentional about creating environments that feel emotionally restorative. That's exactly why resort-inspired outdoor kitchens are growing so fast. These spaces are designed around atmosphere as much as functionality. The goal is not only cooking, the goal is experience. Designers now think carefully about how someone moves through a backyard and how each area feels emotionally. For example, a pathway lined with soft greenery creates anticipation before reaching the kitchen area. Water features reduce surrounding noise and create calmness. Fire elements add movement and warmth at night. Natural materials react differently throughout the day as sunlight changes. Everything becomes immersive. One particularly beautiful trend is the idea of the destination patio. Instead of placing the kitchen directly beside the house, homeowners create separate outdoor zones connected by garden paths, decks, or landscape transitions. This creates a subtle feeling of escape, almost like entering a private retreat without leaving home. And psychologically, this works incredibly well. People naturally respond to movement, discovery, and layered experiences. Spaces feel more memorable when they unfold gradually instead of revealing everything immediately. That's why luxury resorts carefully design transitions between spaces. And now residential design is borrowing the same philosophy. Some of the most popular resort-inspired features in 2026 include sunken lounge areas, outdoor bars beside pools, open-air dining pavilions, floating stone walkways, large fire tables, outdoor pizza ovens, tropical-inspired landscaping, spa-style lighting, integrated sound systems, teakwood pergolas. Color palettes are also becoming softer and more nature-inspired. Warm beige, olive green, earthy charcoal, walnut brown, soft limestone tones. These colors create calmness while blending beautifully into outdoor environments. And honestly, that connection to nature is becoming the new definition of luxury itself. Today, luxury is less about excess and more about harmony. 4. How smart technology is quietly transforming outdoor kitchens. Technology is changing outdoor living much faster than most homeowners expected. But interestingly, the most luxurious outdoor spaces in 2026 are not the ones packed with obvious gadgets and screens. In fact, the best smart designs are almost invisible. The technology works quietly in the background, supporting comfort and convenience without taking attention away from the atmosphere itself. And honestly, that's what modern luxury is becoming. Not technology that screams for attention, but technology that makes life feel easier without interrupting the beauty of the space. Today's high-end outdoor kitchens are integrating smart features in incredibly seamless ways. For example, lighting systems controlled by voice or smartphone, grills that regulate cooking temperature automatically, pergolas that adjust depending on sunlight or rain, retractable roofs that open and close automatically, hidden charging stations built into counters, outdoor projection systems for movie nights, integrated heating for colder evenings, AI-assisted cooking systems, smart irrigation for surrounding gardens, low-energy ambient lighting systems. But one of the most impressive innovations happening right now is adaptive lighting. Instead of using the same lighting all night, modern systems now shift depending on the moment. Bright functional lighting while cooking, warmer tones during dinner, soft pathway lighting later in the evening. These small changes may seem subtle, but emotionally they make an enormous difference. And honestly, lighting is one of the most underrated parts of outdoor design. You can invest in expensive furniture, premium stone, and beautiful landscaping. But if the lighting feels harsh or flat, the entire atmosphere disappears instantly. Meanwhile, thoughtful lighting can make even a relatively simple patio feel elegant and expensive. Another major evolution is climate-responsive design. Outdoor kitchens are no longer being designed only for summer. People want spaces they can enjoy throughout the year. That's why modern outdoor environments now include infrared ceiling heaters, cooling mist systems, motorized glass enclosures, adjustable pergola louvers, wind-protected fire features, heat-resistant flooring materials. This shift is incredibly important because homeowners are no longer viewing outdoor spaces as temporary luxury additions. They're becoming real living areas. And from a property value perspective, a backyard that functions year-round feels dramatically more valuable than one used only during a few warm months. At that point, the outdoor kitchen stops feeling like an extra feature. It becomes part of the home itself. 5. Why natural materials are defining outdoor design in 2026. If there's one design movement completely dominating luxury outdoor kitchens right now, it's the return of authenticity. People are moving away from overly polished spaces that feel artificial or overly staged. Instead, they want environments that feel textured, grounded, and emotionally warm. That's exactly why natural materials are everywhere in 2026. Travertine has become incredibly popular because it feels timeless and organic. Weathered woods are replacing glossy synthetic finishes. Handcrafted ceramics add individuality. Raw stone surfaces create depth and character. Limewash walls soften modern architecture. And perhaps most interestingly, imperfections are no longer seen as flaws. They're becoming part of the beauty. And honestly, this reflects a much larger cultural shift. For years, digital culture pushed people toward unrealistic perfection. Perfect images, perfect interiors, perfect aesthetics. But eventually, people started feeling emotionally disconnected from spaces that looked too controlled. Now there's a growing desire for environments that feel alive and natural. Materials that age over time, textures that evolve, surfaces with personality and warmth. Outdoor kitchens are the perfect place for this philosophy because nature itself is imperfect. And that imperfection creates comfort. One trend designers love right now is the contrast between refined and raw materials. For example, smooth porcelain counters paired with rough stone walls, minimal black hardware combined with reclaimed wood, elegant integrated lighting inside rustic pergolas. These combinations create balance and visual richness. Another important movement shaping outdoor design is biophilic integration. Instead of simply adding a few decorative plants around the kitchen, designers are now building outdoor spaces directly into living landscapes. Herb gardens beside cooking areas, built-in stone planters, climbing vines surrounding pergolas, edible gardens integrated into patios, native vegetation designed to move naturally with the wind. And what makes this so powerful is that it engages more than just sight. You smell herbs while cooking. You hear grasses moving in the breeze. You notice seasonal changes throughout the year. The outdoor kitchen becomes an experience rather than just a visual setup. And honestly, that's why these spaces feel so emotionally calming. They reconnect people with sensory experiences modern life often lacks. 6. Outdoor dining is becoming more cinematic than ever. One thing many homeowners still underestimate is how important the dining atmosphere actually is. A beautiful grill and expensive kitchen setup alone are not enough. What people truly remember is how a space felt while sharing time there. And in 2026, luxury outdoor dining is becoming deeply emotional and cinematic. Designers are no longer creating simple seating arrangements. They're creating scenes. Long dining tables are replacing smaller isolated layouts because they naturally encourage conversation and connection. Large pendant lights hanging above tables create intimacy. Layered fabrics soften modern architecture. Curved seating arrangements make gatherings feel more relaxed and interactive. And psychologically, outdoor dining affects people differently than indoor dining. Natural environments reduce mental fatigue. People tend to relax more deeply outdoors without even realizing it. But the best outdoor dining spaces go even further. They intentionally slow people down. Warm lighting, comfortable seating, natural textures, soft airflow, layered acoustics. All of these elements influence how long people stay, how comfortable conversations become, and how memorable evenings feel afterward. This is something luxury restaurants understood years ago. Now homeowners are applying the same principles to residential outdoor spaces. One especially powerful trend is fire-centered dining. Instead of treating fire pits as separate decorative pieces, designers are integrating fire directly into gathering areas. And there's a reason this works so well emotionally. Fire creates movement, warmth, soft light, a natural focal point. Humans instinctively feel comfortable around it. That primal connection makes outdoor gatherings feel intimate and timeless. Another major trend is layered nighttime lighting. Instead of relying on a single overhead fixture, designers are using multiple smaller light sources to create depth. For example, soft pathway lighting, hidden under-counter LEDs, candlelight accents, tree uplighting, integrated architectural lighting, hanging pendants, fire features. This layering creates atmosphere instead of simple illumination. And honestly, some outdoor kitchens become even more beautiful after sunset than during the day. 7. Small outdoor kitchens that still feel luxurious. One of the biggest myths in luxury outdoor design is the idea that you need a massive backyard to create something impressive. That's simply not true. In fact, some of the most elegant outdoor kitchens in 2026 are surprisingly compact. The difference is intentionality. Smaller spaces often feel more sophisticated because every detail matters more. There's less room for unnecessary clutter, which forces designers to think carefully about proportion, functionality, and atmosphere. And honestly, good design matters far more than square footage. One of the smartest strategies designers use is visual continuity. Using similar flooring materials indoors and outdoors helps blur the boundary between spaces, making the entire environment feel larger and more connected. Built-in seating is another major advantage in smaller patios. Instead of filling the space with separate furniture pieces, integrated benches create cleaner lines and improve flow. Vertical design is also becoming extremely important. Rather than spreading everything horizontally, designers add depth using layered greenery, floating shelves, textured walls, hanging lighting, vertical gardens. This makes compact spaces feel more dimensional and immersive. Color also plays a major role. Too many contrasting colors can make smaller patios feel chaotic and visually crowded. That's why high-end compact outdoor kitchens usually rely on calm neutral palettes with subtle tonal variation. And hidden storage is essential. The cleaner the environment feels, the more luxurious it appears. One especially exciting trend is modular outdoor kitchens. These systems allow homeowners to create beautiful personalized layouts without requiring enormous renovations or massive budgets. And honestly, this is making luxury outdoor design far more accessible than before. Today, creating a beautiful outdoor experience is less about owning a giant property and more about creating atmosphere with intention, because true luxury is emotional long before it becomes expensive. Outdoor kitchen design in 2026 moves beyond just the act of cooking. It's about crafting spaces that reconnect people with comfort, nature, beauty, and each other. These environments strike a powerful chord in a fast-paced world dominated by digital distractions and constant noise. Outdoor living offers a rare gift: Presence. The soft glow of firelight, the gentle rustle of the evening breeze, the easy rhythm of conversation, and the joy of sharing a meal under the open sky evoke a timeless richness. The most impactful outdoor kitchens recognize that luxury isn't solely about aesthetics. It's about emotion, the mood and connection a space fosters. Whether your style leans toward sleek minimalism, Mediterranean warmth, intelligent technology, natural textures, or resort-like elegance, the future of outdoor design is trending toward spaces that feel deeply personal and human. These are places crafted not just to impress but to elevate day-to-day living. As outdoor kitchens continue to grow in sophistication, one trend is becoming evident. The backyard is no longer secondary. In many cases, it's taking center stage as the heart of the home. If these insights into 2026 outdoor kitchen trends and luxury patio inspirations resonate with you, make sure to engage with the content by liking, subscribing, and enabling notifications for more innovative home design ideas on Deco and nature. We'd also love to hear from you. Share your favorite outdoor kitchen trend for your dream backyard in the comments section below. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to exploring more design journeys together soon.